A new smartphone was released, and the company monitored the total number of phones sold n at time t days after the phone was released, and they observed that during this time the rate of increase of n was proportional to n. So I think we can assume that the rate's going to be increasing over time rather than decreasing, because we're going to start with one being sold, I guess, as our starting point. That's when we're going to put the timer. And actually, I've kind of given it away with this graph what the answer is going to be. So you learn about a function in year one where the rate is proportional or in fact equal to the function itself, and that's your d by dx e to the x equaling e to the x. It's the only function that differentiates to itself. Of course, you can times by a constant as well. I should probably put that there. Now that's actually equal to it, but you can generalize a little bit more and have it just so it's proportional by putting a k up there. So then this is k a e to the kx. So they're not equal to one another now, but they just have to times by a scale factor to get from one to the other. And that's actually the definition of proportionality. And this is our answer. So you're meant to recognize that. We can write down that n is equal to a e to the kt. Bit abstract, but I hope that makes sense. You get you're allowed a whole host of answers, not just this one. So if you missed out the t, you'd be okay. If you even put in a minus t or minus kt, you'd be okay. I suppose we haven't specified that k should be positive, so um, you technically could have a negative k there to still describe it. Just be aware that, yeah, with k greater than 0, this would be a positive exponential. Less than 0 would be like a negative exponential. It would be going down like that. Other answers could include something like a times 2 to the t. See, it doesn't have to be e involved. So something like 2 to the t also has a rate that's proportional. But I'd say if you're practicing this, try and remember this one. This is like the general form of an exponential. Have a look at the mark scheme for other things that are accepted, but actually at the end of the day, this is really the one that you want to be going with.